minute.
All right, we back live. We had to take a little short recess, but Damo had a interesting bullet point that we were just discussing before we came back live. So, Damo, talk to the folk.
Okay, this is Funko exclusive because there's an issue with Funko. Well, it's an issue I have, and I'm sure y'all kind of feel it. Is like, okay, they could be taking some of that time and money and making other characters and things, but they're making, okay, the gold and chrome variants and all that stuff, the different variants is kind of cool, but now they're doing too much.
Yeah.
Do we really need a Aquaman in what is it, green, gold, and red? Do we really need a Superman in all them colors? Do we really need? I understand how they did like Thanos and Hulk because the Infinity Gems. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
but you don't need to make chrome everything. Chrome this, chrome gold, chrome silver, whatever.
It's cheap and lazy, if you ask me, because it takes away from the design of the original character.
Right. Yeah, and it takes away
Very
from
cheap.
just creativity, period.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The patina and all that stuff. It's just They're okay, but
doing when it fits. Like, okay, I understand they did the Stan Lee because, of course, it's hard to find other Stan Lees, and it was a memorial to his death, and it was a common pop, so everybody was able to access it. But then there's some of them where like they do Bettina this and that, and it makes no sense, or a Chrome this and that, and it makes no sense. Don't do that. Like the thing that really brought to my, it was kind of grinding my gears for a while, but what brought to my attention was, of course they're doing was it 80 Years Batman?
Yeah.
And they did the Jokerized pop, where it's literally a white Batman mold with Joker paint.
With Joker paint, yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's just put these decorations on it. I'm like, if you're going to do something like that, make it an actual Batman, like Jokerized. Make the mold different. Make him look freaking crazy.
Right.
Do something like that. Nah, don't just take a mold and paint it.
they do. It's called The Batman Who Laughs.
Well, I mean, like, they'd make him look kind of like how he did, what was it, like Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
Where there was parts where he looked like, Joker, but it'd still be the Batman outfit and stuff like that.
Right,
something like that. Don't, I mean, man, it's cool. Like,
Or the long face,
right.
Joker in a Batman suit.
Yeah, change the mold up. Don't just take something and just repaint it and say, hey, this is Joker. Go buy it. No, which Funko, every other, I think Marvel Age, everybody does it. Where they do lazy work, Elites, where they reuse parts. But come on, man. Do we really need to flood the market with this kind of stuff? I don't know.
Well, speaking of variants, Skittles has brought up a good point. He wants to know what we think about the wooden Captain America that got announced today.
A wooden Captain America?
I looked at that earlier today.
And I love Cap, but really, a wooden?
Wooden.
Why?
So, I haven't seen it yet. So, does he look like wood grain?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Matter of fact, Mike's finna bring it up.
Oh, my goodness. This is nuts. Oh, you good. I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
Well, if they would have done a wooden Groot, I think that would have been kind of lazy work. But, at least Groot would be realistic, more realistic.
Is this a Funko?
Right.
Yeah, it's a Funko Pop.
Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't a legend or something like that.
That's just, man.
There it is.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
It looks cool. And
Got to be kidding.
That looks exactly like what we were just talking about with the chrome and the
It's lazy.
We're going to try to show it to the viewers. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Yeah, we don't need this.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is.
It's lazy.
Captain America variant.
It made an Entertainment Earth exclusive? Come on.
So it's going to cost a fortune.
Man.
Right. Wow. What does it make sense? Was it because he broke some wood in the movie where he just like ripped it apart? Why? Why are they doing this?
I prefer to have this custom old man Captain America.
Right.
Right.
More sense.
That would fit.
Right.
I would love
custom one.
Right.
I could dig something like that right there.
I've seen some good custom work by some great artists, and Funko collectors. They make some great customs.
Oh yeah. We
got some good customs that are being made on this end.
Just a little bit. Might go global. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually a pretty cool shelf. Yeah. But
you with the rides and stuff? Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I like that. I need to do something like that too.
Yeah, that's
just. I'm gonna start building shelves for the record, y'all.
For real?
You need to build him some.
We've already had this talk.
Oh my god, here we go again.
Customized.
Get shelves on the outside of the house pops up.
Yeah, I mean, that's just lazy. I mean, it's cool looking, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's lazy.
If it had purpose, I can understand, but I don't see the purpose.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. That's the thing that just drives me nuts. It's like, what was it? Because what started in my head was when they did the Gears of War, and they did what was her name? She's like the queen of the what are they called?
The Hive.
Yeah, the queen of the Hive. Something. Then they did like a red chrome version. I was like, really? And then you have all these Target ones where they make the red chrome. I kind of understand that, considering it's Target. And,
but the thing about a lot of those the red chrome Target ones is you have to have the card in order to get them.
Right. So that I kind of understand, and things like, of course, the Batman they did that's chrome blue for SDCC and all that.
Yeah.
But it's just like some of them is like one thing. Why do we need a purple Batman? Why do we need a purple chrome Batman?
All right, wait a minute now. You know, purple goes a long way back. You go back to their OG Batman series from the 50s.
Yeah.
He had the purple tights.
But purple chrome? But they made a pop of him, though, with the OG Batman. And it's like, but it's literally just one of the same other ones. He's just purple chrome.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Purple chrome. Like, the Prince Purple Chrome, I understand, because Purple Rain. Okay. I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm just saying, like, some of them don't make any sense. I don't see the sentiment, the sentiment, or whatever the word is.
Like these chrome Jokers that are apparently coming out tomorrow.
Right. It's like, why? Why are you doing chrome everything?
Do we really need a chrome Joker?
Like, Joker, to me, it's got to have the color, the paint, the ability to see the personality coming out, or it's just a blank thing.
Yeah.
Because Joker has always had the wild smile, the crazy face paint.
Right.
He's always had the purple suit.
The suit. You know, you've got to see those colors to actually connect with those figures. My opinion.
Right.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree with it.
The chrome figures are just money grabs, as you would say.
Right.
Oh, well, they've already bought the original. Well, we'll just chrome these and make them like variants, and the hardcore collectors will just have to have them.
Right. There are some that are just elitists.
Yeah, there are some people who are just straight completionists.
Right.
And more power to them.
Right. And like me and you, I know we discussed about like some of them that should be flocked that aren't flocked.
Yeah.
They should make flock versions of, but.
Well, I think with the recent drop of the Coca-Cola Bear, a flock version's coming. I'm hoping. I believe. I don't know if they've dropped Chester Cheetah yet, but a flock version of him is coming. So I mean, I do agree with a lot of people. They do need to kind of stray away from the chrome a little bit and kind of focus on other things.
Right. Do some other joints. Do some other glow in the darks. Do some other the light effects ones. Do some more of those.
Yeah, because it's only I think.
It's like
2, 3 maybe.
I can think of is the Iron Man and the Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and the Batman one.
There's the Batman one?
Yeah, there's a light effects Batman.
Yeah, man.
It's a deluxe, but still,
Oh, is it the?
It's him with him and Commissioner Gordon with the back signal and the back signal lights up.
I know it lit up.
Yeah,
I know that. Man, but yeah, they need more. And there's other stuff they could do. Like, I even brought the idea of like. Because when we think about it, like the old school, like I said, the Swamp Thing toys and other toys that had that. Do some dip them in the water and they color change. Anything, if you're trying to do like some of the.
I remember the
toys
like that.
You
used to get like the different spoons,
right.
like with the characters on them, and the spoon would change colors in the milk.
Right. Yeah. Do stuff like that. Do some what do you call it? Something that. If you're just going to be kind of toyish with it. Do something that would squirt water. Anything, something to make it different and make it, don't just, like I said, don't just get something and be like, okay, well, I'm going to get this, Thor, and he going to squirt water. That's not going to make sense. Get some, like an aquatic character and do it. Something
like if they did something like Aquaman or something like that, yeah, that would make sense.
I would buy a Pokemon Squirtle that squirted water. I would take my money. I will buy it.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Right. See what I'm saying? It's certain things that would make sense to it. Do some other effects.
If the Thor was like a light up where like you flip the switch and like the lightning lit up around him.
Right. He make a good a light up one, especially like they did a Odin Force Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like when he first like dropped in at the end of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Was it Ragnarok? Yeah, it was Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Man, I mean they can do some stuff. It's just, may cost more in production, but I think it'd be worth it.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Charge more.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Charge a little more. They'll pay it. Collectors will pay it if it's something worth it.
Yeah, they definitely gonna pay it for sure.
I mean, man, yeah, folks are dropping hundreds of dollars on some of them, man. I don't know, man. It's something else.
Yeah.
Before we change off this topic, we're gonna close it. The last question we got is the metallic brands the same kind of laziness or getting to the same kind of laziness?
It's starting to get there.
Yeah,
it's starting to get there.
Yeah, it's getting there. There, yeah. Starting to do a lot of them.
It's too many. It's getting to the point where there's really too many metallics.
Right. Too many. Do some more 8-bits. I like to see some more of those.
Yeah.
Man.
I like the 8-bit variant lines.
Yeah.
I got a couple 8-bits in my collection, but yeah, I thought the 8-bits were unique. I know a lot of people did not like them when they first came out, but a lot of them did make sense, and they were like quite some. Just like, really?
I would have liked to see more 8-bit versions of, like you said, older video game. Like if they had the 8-bit Super Mario Brothers line, that would be take my money. That makes sense.
Like the 8-bit Mega Man's, you only got like 3 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's got like 20-something different
suits
he could do.
Right.
Yep. But I've seen some newer stuff in 8-bit that really just didn't look good to me.
Right.
I mean, like
the horror line.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense to do an 8-bit one of them.
Hold on, Mike. Come this way a little bit. I just now noticed that you had.
Yeah, you out of the frame.
I got you.
I scoot in, man.
He was a talking shoulder the whole time. Come on in here, man.
He didn't want the camera to see him fall asleep.
You damn right.
Before you fall asleep, our viewer wants to hear the story that we cut off on him.
Oh.
So go ahead and tell your story about the Budget Club toy hunter from earlier today.
Don't do it bad, so.
The Marvel Legend elitist over here, who
I won't necessarily call myself an elitist.
The Marvel Legend somewhat elitist over here, and I are walking around the store today, and I come across a Legend that I don't think he's got, so I asked him, and he was like, "No, I don't got that, but I need to wait." I said, "Why is that?" He said, "Well, it's an Old Man Logan, and the claws on it, all of them that I find are bent." And it took me a second to think about what he was saying, and I finally explained to him that in Old Man Logan, the claws were intentionally bent from years of use and such. This man's been walking around past probably months now of seeing this, thinking that every one of them has a defect in it. When he could have already bought it, which I think you did pick it up after that. Or
no, I hit it.
You hit it, okay. But for somebody that's supposed to have such grand knowledge of this stuff, to not realize that if you see one, and then you see two, and then you see 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and they all got the same defect to them, there's a good chance that was the original design. Old Man Logan.
Forgive me, toy collecting community. I have sinned. Okay.
I will say this because I never noticed it, but it makes perfect sense because Hasbro, they've been paying a lot of attention to
Yes,
detail.
They have a lot of attention.
Like with I hadn't seen it because I'm still chasing the Marvel Legends Cyclops from the '92 X-Men. I don't think I ever find it, but if I do, whatever. But I bought the retro one, which I had the old school figure, which I love.
You talking about the blue?
Yeah, the X Factor one. Mm-hmm. Okay. But something I noticed which blew my mind. I just happened to turn and look at the pack. She actually has the button he presses. Like I didn't notice the fingers
where he has to press the button.
Yes, he has the button on the mask. I never noticed that. It blew my mind. I was like, wow. I was like, they're really getting it together,
Yeah.
They paying attention to the detail.
Right. I looked. I was like, there's a little bitty thing on there. And he actually has the little fingers where he's like, Chew. So I was like, man, that's dope. But yeah, that's story.
I think it's safe to say that everybody can make mistakes and not really notice that that's what it's supposed to be, or that's
Right.
the way
I mean, it was just a mistake.
Right.
Like I say, I didn't know, and then he explained it to me. It's like, well,
and it
that makes sense.
That makes sense. I'm like, duh. So.
And it's a rarity when I can actually school him on something.
Right.
And I'm sure
the opposite way.
I'm sure that figure isn't something that people have shown off a lot or talked about a lot. So it's not something that we've seen commonly. Like, hey, people showing this figure off. So he wouldn't have seen it from anybody else except just looking at it in the store, thinking, "Oh, well, that's defect because it's all bent up."
Yeah.
Right.
Which happens a lot. We've seen Funkos upside down in boxes at Walmart's in Paducah.
Man.
And have the box torn off.
Oh my!
Man.
Oh
Some
my
of that
Lord.
stuff is
Oh my Lord.
Oh my!
Hang on. In the same, not the same store, but the last one we went to, right up the road here. We came across not one, not two, but three.
Oh, these boxes were destroyed.
These boxes were bad shape.
I mean, they were destroyed.
And
we smashed
look, looks like either the kids took them off the shelf and slammed them on the ground, or when they came in the boxes being shipped and all that, they just got like crammed and slammed everywhere.
Yeah, it was bad.
Do you got the video of the footage for the?
Oh yeah, I'm keeping it in the.
It'll be on the
in the video.
reviews tonight.
Yeah, because the world got to see this.
It was. I'm not a fan of the Legends, buying them and all that. I like the way they look, some of them, but it was a disrespect of uncanny proportion.
Yep.
I mean, you may not like them, but have some respect for the people that do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because ain't nobody gonna buy them now. So here in about a month, they're gonna be sitting on the clearance.
Oh, somebody get them like out of box collectors, but
Right. If you don't go
they
out
sitting
of
there
box,
waiting like rats on it.
yeah, they know now. Looking at that, they wait till it goes on clearance and then they pick it up for dirt
Little
cheap.
nothing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
$5, $6, $7, $8, whatever.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't. Isn't
And these were brand new ones, like last wave or two.
What figure was it?
A Jubilee,
Oh wow.
a Forge, and I think was it Nightcrawler or Gambit?
Gambit.
Gambit.
I mean it. Cause here's the weird
Wave.
it's like the weird thing about Gambit. Like when they announced Gambit and when Gambit first dropped, it was like
hot.
white hot, and then all of a sudden, Gambit shows up everywhere. But as a collector, my thing is this, man. Like, and these go to these store clerks out here. Take care of your stuff. If you want customers, you got to take care of your stuff.
That goes for any product.
Yeah,
You don't
it doesn't matter what it is.
Right, you don't want to get a damaged microwave or something like this. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, well, somebody dropped this. It's not gonna work.
Right.
I ain't gonna buy it." And
Well, you ain't gonna buy the cake that's smashed.
right.
You want the actual cake.
Unless you just a fiend.
That's true.
I gotta have it anyway, man.
Sitting there with a Tupperware bowl, driving down the road, one hand on the steering wheel,
Cake.
Oh,
Love this
God.
cake.
going into the sugar high.
Show me the cake. Hey!
It's just,
Oh, man.
it was just a straight disrespect.
Yeah, man, it's bad when folks do like that. It's,
I mean, I do a peaceful protest. I flip Star Wars pops upside down. I'll flip the whole shelf if I got to.
Oh yeah, I'm about sick and tired of seeing the OG.
I'm gonna start getting some of them.
At Walmart,
They do make too
especially,
many.
The OG
What was
last what was it? What was the first movie that come back out?
Oh, Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens wave. I'll see Ray and BB-8 and all of them 100 times at every Walmart I go to.
Poor Ray. Ray be everywhere, man. Come on, collectors, take her home. Like literally, like the pops, the Black Series figures, the 3 3/4 figures. They're everywhere of her. Like everywhere, bro.
Now,
Right.
I will
Man.
say they got a new the last movie coming out, The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
If they release a figure of Dark Ray, which I saw in the trailer,
Oh yeah.
I might pick that up because
Blues look dope.
that she looked pretty dope. As,
That crazy looking flipping switchblade lightsaber.
yeah, with the switchblade looking
Man.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
If they have a
Like,
figure,
it looks good.
I would probably pick that up. But that generic OG Ray, I'm
Yeah.
sick of seeing her.
Yeah, man. She's
I had her in the back of the pop section behind the 100 Captain Marvels that glow in the dark that Walmart has.
And the weird thing about that pop, when it first dropped, I think we went all the way to Murray to go get it, and now it's flooded everywhere now.
It's everywhere,
man.
everywhere.
Retailers, $2. $2. I get one. Make it $2.
Drop that price.
$2. I pick one up for the culture. $2. That's it.
All right, Damon, what we got next?
Yeah, what's another bullet point?
Ooh wee. I think this was a doozy. Oh no, this is a good one. This is actually one kind of praising something. I personally, which I'm sure we all agree because we the budget club and we broke. I want to praise the fact that they made the WWE Elite figures cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Because man,
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Hard.
I've got no desire on them either. I can't get into them.
I do for a certain few, but yeah, I'm very very picky about it. But now they made them cheaper, I'm looking more into it. It's attracting me now. I'm like, okay, I might actually pick a couple of these up. But,
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't gonna spend almost $20 on a Seth Rollins,
right.
and that was just the bottom line
Right.
because I said so.
Right.
That just wasn't gonna happen.
No, man, it's nuts how like a bunch of them were like, I mean, because they make so many different ones, and I mean, honestly, I can understand to like the figure elitists. You know, if you want to pick up the different variations of the costumes, but a lot of times they don't really matter that much.
No.
You know, because they make so many now. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you got AJ with the black tights with the blue. Then you got the white tights with the blue. Then you got the black with the white. Then you got the black with the yellow. I mean, of course, some of them are different, pay-per-views and stuff, but
Yeah.
people ain't really caring that much.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll just pick up a WrestleMania and be like, okay, I got an AJ figure. Or they'll pick up a SummerSlam with I got an AJ figure. You know, it doesn't matter that much.
It's just
Not unless it's like something, specific. Oh, okay, this is like they did a Seth Rollins with the Game of Thrones outfit. Okay, they're like, okay, get that. It's like Game of Thrones stuff. Or him with the what was the last one he did? What was that one? He did one like Thanos. Okay, get Seth Rollins like Thanos. Okay, get that because it looks like Thanos. But
Yeah.
you're not just gonna get him just because it's a different color swap. That's not make that big a difference.
Now, like what just got brought up is the WWE Elite figures that were the Ghostbuster variants.
Yeah.
Those are ones that I would definitely get. One, because I'm a huge Ghostbuster fan.
Right,
Not
right.
of the all-female movie, which there's nothing wrong with an all-female movie. That movie just did not work for me.
I never watched it. I have no opinion.
I'm a big fan of the OG
Leslie, don't come after me.
1980s and early 90s Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Those are like my favorite movies of all time, other than Back to the Future. We won't talk about that. But those figures I will probably collect.
Right.
If I find them, I will probably collect.
They actually have well, I know they have the animated series figures. They got the movie figures too, I think too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got like sets.
Yeah.
But you're gonna come out of pocket.
Yeah. They're
Yeah, the whole set. I think.
yeah, they're expensive.
Because aren't they made by they're made by what's the name, ain't they?
NECA. I think
NECA,
Yeah. Because I think the whole set. Because I watched OG Geek Bomb. He found them at.
Long money. Shout out to OG Geek. He got long money.
I forgot where he found them at, but I know he dropped. I think it was 120 for the whole set, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
That hurt my pocket just hearing that price. You know what I'm saying? But I can apply OG Geek because he's just like you. He's a huge Ghostbusters fan. So
Right.
I mean, I can't knock him on that.
Yeah. I mean, I had the Proton Pack, the pillowcase.
Oh, you had the pack. Man, I wanted that back in the day.
we had the sheets, the blankets. Yeah, me and my brother both. He won't admit it, but he had it too.
What's up?
Hey, shoot! I was a huge Power Ranger fan back in the day. I had the sheets, the comforter, and
Yep.
the curtains.
Yep.
Fact. I think I just had the freak. I had a bunch of stuff Power Rangers, but I never did have like the covers and stuff. I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
had Star Wars. Those.
I was such a Power Rangers fan growing up that
Oh yeah.
I was in Mayfield at my grandmother's house, and back when they had a Burger King. See, I was probably 8, 9, 10. I was young. Back when they had a Burger King, they was advertising that the Pink Ranger was going to be at Burger King. So as a little kid, I am hyped. Like, I am excited. It's like Christmas morning. I'm going to meet Pink Ranger. I was devastated.
I had a feeling where this
I
going.
was devastated.
Yeah.
We get there, and I see this woman dressed up as the Pink Ranger, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. But then as we get close, they got a mesh thing in the front of the mask, and I
this is
see,
up
and it's
top.
this old woman in there, and I'm like, you are not the Pink Ranger. I literally got so mad, I cried, I wanted to leave.
Where is Amy Jo Johnson?
Where is Joe Johnson?
Come
Like,
on.
I seen they did a White Ranger like that before. I think they had it like downtown or somewhere.
Man.
Oh.
It's like the helmet was like oversized.
Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about we won't call it Chunky Thor. We're talking about Chunky T'Challa at the mall a few months back.
Oh. Oh man.
And Cap.
Yeah, Cap. So
That devastated me. That ruined me for life. Like, that taught me a real life lesson that stuff is fake when I was a little kid. That
Oh
hurt.
yeah, man.
That hurt. I will remember that for the rest of my life.
Man.
Man, we touched the
Yeah,
hard place. We had Alex on that one, man.
Man, I just remember the disappointment and the sadness I felt that day. I don't ever want to feel that again.
Right.
This is Amy Jo Johnson.
But man, I
Writing
don't think I've eaten at a Burger King since then. I've been so mad at Burger King. Like, the false advertisement.
The beef is real.
Can I do like old Caps? You want to go to Burger King? No, I don't think I will.
No, I think I will. Nope.
Man, that's crazy.
Somebody said they should have had Stan Lee play old man Cap to make it where like he was watching over his friends the whole time.
That would have been cool.
All right.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
But he was already dead by the time it got around to that part.
Rest in peace, Stanley.
Yes.
Yeah, he might have been. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the bullet points.
Next one. All right, I like this one. Well, let me. I gotta rephrase this different because I got it written a certain way. It would make it think it was the other type of figure. Anyway, what Marvel Legends retro figures, as in not the retro like the rich ones they're doing now, but like, well, I guess yeah, it would.
Yeah, it's kind of ones they're doing that.
What like? Because I'm sure we all had like the old school like X-Men figures. Which one of those figures would you like to see brought back?
They already brought mine back, and that's Jubilee. Like,
You would have shed a tear today.
I would have cried because
But they had a good one behind it.
when I first got introduced to X-Men, thanks to my brother, we had the original like video game based on the series, the cartoon that was on at the time.
Right.
And Jubilee, I don't know what it was about her character. I don't know if it was just the person who voiced the character, but I was just so connected to that character. I loved her. And I was disappointed with the new series of movies, not just
I think we all were.
not just the new ones with McAvoy, but even the ones in the 2000s, because I thought Jubilee deserved more recognition than she got. Because in the series, in the cartoon, she was a main staple X-Men.
Right.
She was literally the first one, I think, in the first episode.
Yeah.
Most about her.
And then they pretty much just crapped on her.
The whole first season was about her.
And
Yep, technically.
they just crapped on her in the movies. And I would love to have an OG figure of her, either from the series or something. That's one I would like to see brought back.
Word.
Yeah, word. Okay. I don't know, because they've done all the ones that we pretty much grew up playing with, but I would like to see maybe Magneto.
Yeah, like the old school.
Yeah, the old school Magneto. With the magnets, with like the working magnets.
Oh wow, that'd be dope. Yeah, as long as he don't come with like crap metal.
Oh.
Yeah, if not Magneto, I would like to see maybe like Nightcrawler, because it's cool that they did the actual Marvel Legend of Nightcrawler, but to bring him back as like one of
The suction hands.
yeah, with the suction hands. Oh yeah, give me those two, and I would be
It's
good.
tight. I always wondered, I was like, this big blue dude with this swashbuckling sword. Like, this is kind of hot. Not in that weird kind of way, but not pause. I was like, why's he got this swashbuckling? So I was like, it's kind of dope, But so I didn't even thought about this myself. I just kind of like wrote it down. I was like, I figured it'd be something I'd think about. But oh man, goodness, I don't really know. Because they like you said, they've done so many already. Man.
And what's so crazy about the new the ones that they brought back? I mean, out of all of them, I've only bought one, and it was Storm because it was the hardest one to find.
Right, that storm was dope. I'm glad they did that because of course the old one had the big lightning bolt in the chest that just did not look right.
No, it didn't.
It's like, hey, of course back then they were just trying to give toys effects and
Yeah.
try to make it appeal to people, but it is what it is. But yeah, I don't really know, man. They did so many. I'm kind of blank. I'm just gonna. Well, actually, there is one I just like to see is like the old school morph.
Ooh.
Because I've seen a custom of it, and the custom it was on Brock's channel, Life with Brock.
Yeah.
And he showed he does the what's it called This Week in Customs.
Yeah.
And a guy did morph, and it was so tight where like half of it wasn't even like half, like it was like 2/3 of them, to make it look more like it's actually affecting, and like part of it was Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
But they kit bashed and used like a Wolverine arm and like half the Wolverine face, other half was like morph, and it's like the dark morph, where he was evil with
Yeah.
bags around his eyes. I thought that was really dope, man. If they did something like that, where where he has different, which of course the old school morph did have changeable heads, but
Yeah.
give him actual changeable parts. Since they're doing a lot of interchangeable hands and stuff these days, just change parts. That'd be kind of dope. Or another one I like to throw out, Banshee. So I remember I had the old Banshee too. That Banshee figure was kind of cool, which I imagine they're eventually get
Yellow
to.
and green.
Yeah, do the yellow and green, do the blue and yellow, do all of them.
I got one for you.
Right.
Archangel.
Oh, the old baldy old school one.
The one with the blue face with the mask over the top here, just showing the face open.
Have the little
the
things.
metallic wings.
Yeah, I know they did one, but I don't think it was a metallic wing one.
Yeah.
That'd be nice,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just showing him a picture of it.
man. Yeah, man, there's so many.
There's so many directions that they can go with the old school X-Men toys. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's so many. I mean, shoot, freak it, bring back some of them ones that was like crazy. Like I forgot what it was called, but you know they had like one where it was like I know I had one figure that's like Wolverine that had like just oversized claws. It was like Cyber something or another. You know,
Right.
that's when they was on that weird kind of stuff. Bring some of that stuff back. I don't know why. Because I don't think it was ever like comic book canon, but
It was
why
just
not?
it was just one of those things.
Yeah, it's like, hey, kids play with it.
Right.
Shoot, no, screw that. Bring back the X-Jet. Why not?
The vehicle.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Damn. The X-Jet. I forgot all about the X-Jet.
Man, bro, I remember I had the X-Jet. It was...
I'm gonna do.
It was okay.
I'm gonna do you one better. Remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Turtle Mobile?
The party wagon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
with the
That
top that raised up.
one. Yep.
Yeah. Shot like the little disc pieces.
Yeah.
I had the Terror Girl.
Man, I had to get... Wasn't it like electronic or something like that, too?
Yeah.
That's dope.
There's a remote control.
And Iceman does exist because that's one that they just was talking about earlier. Skittles Freak doesn't know much about Marvel Legends, but he was asking if Iceman existed. That'd be dope.
Now, I wish they would do, which I've seen a lot of people have gripes about it, because they did an Iceman in the retro wave, but they made him look like, you know, he's like snowish looking.
Snowball.
Not like snow, but it's like the old one, but it's painted like white and blue and
Yeah.
you know, kind of gradients of that. To where the old school figure was actually completely translucent, except for maybe like the belt.
Yep.
Yeah, just do one where he's like completely translucent. That'd be great.
I mean, look how they did the Silver Surfer Marvel Legend.
That's nice how they did him.
That's probably one of the better ones that, to me, that they've done.
Oh yeah.
Other than the Worthy Cap, but you know.
Oh yeah, man. Like MCU figures, I give credit, man. They get down in those.
Yeah.
They do some detail. But yeah, man, it's they will.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, give them time. They're gonna do just like Funko and kind of freak it. One of the next bullet point. I think this is my last one I can think of off the top of my head, unless y'all think something else.
Yeah.
Anticipation for the DC McFarlane figures, or McFarlane DC figures. Would be a better way to say that.
I don't see why not. It'll be interesting to see what they'll look like
Right.
once everything gets, you know, where it's supposed to be. But I mean, I think they'll turn out pretty good, because the thing about McFarlane, just over the years, whether it's been sports figures or anything having to do with Spawn, they're so detailed, and
Yeah,
and I
every
think
detail.
I think they're gonna. I think it's gonna work out.
Oh yeah, man. I'm hoping that with the history of, you know, their figures and stuff having that much detail, I'm hoping they put more into it. Like I said, I love Marvel Legends, but I hope they put more into it than they actually do with the Marvel Legends
Then
figures.
just
like,
a paint job.
Yeah.
Right, not just a paint job, just, you know, man, I mean, talking about have muscles, have veins if they got them, you know.
Now
all that
I will
stuff.
say this: the Jim Lee figures that are out that DC's doing that you can only find at GameStop. I think those are pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think those are really, really cool. It's just, like I say, the deal with McFarlane, like I said earlier, I think it'll work out.
Oh yeah. The only thing I would say, this only thing that worries me about it, because McFarlane doesn't produce as much, but at the same time, DC didn't really put that many figures either when they were under what's the name? Blah 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 blah. The multiverse figures.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of like hand in hand. So I don't know. I'm just curious about how they're gonna do it, and win more than, you know. Everybody's asking to win right now.
There's not really a definite like time frame of when they're gonna put the figures out, but you do know they're coming. It's just
Right.
it's just a matter of when.
Right.
We're gonna come down to the last
Just wrap it up, Bob.
Yeah.
to the last bullet point, and then we're gonna call it a night. The future of collecting, like where do you guys see it going?
Always up.
Yeah. I see a lot more coming into it because there's companies like Super 7 that are getting new properties all the time. Of course, Hasbro is doing Marvel Legends and the Power Rangers now. Of course, Funko ain't gonna stop.
Nah.
No.
Because they're going to make chrome everything. So, it could be all different variations of colors. And then they're going to start making flip-flop colors. Anyway, and then pearlescent, carbon fiber. I'm going to leave that alone. But yes, there's so many other companies out there that's doing stuff. And I mean, there's even these little small companies like, I knew one, I can't remember the name of it. They make these crazy looking figures, but I can't think of the name of it. But I mean, there's a lot out there. There's Storm Collectibles, which I had the money for those.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't say NECA and Mezco. They're always producing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
SH Fig Arts.
SH Fig Arts. My goodness. Because, I thought they were just doing a lot of anime, so now they're doing everything.
Yeah.
Just everything now.
Because SH, as a matter of fact, SH Fig Arts, they done dipped into WWE bag now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
What's that other one? There's a bunch of them. Can't even think of all of them. There's so many, but
I just from a collector's perspective, I don't see it going nowhere but up.
Yeah.
Because collecting is one of those things now where it's for all ages.
Yep.
It's for everybody. I mean, everybody has an interest in something, so I think that's gonna. There's nowhere to go but up for a collector. Just the community in general. There's nowhere to go but up.
Right. Now, I wish that some of the prices would change on some of the more expensive figures more than anything, but I understand, of course, you're gonna pay for detail, etc. But
I'd like to see some of those like figures and just such, since they own the rights to them, like the Wildcat series.
Mm-hmm.
Spartan, Grifter.
Jim Lee's Wildcats?
Yeah, Jim Lee's Wildcats, from the Image, I think it was.
Well, Jim Lee owns the rights, and they're in DC's, they're part of DC's universe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know why he don't want to do that with it. I don't know why. Because he rebooted the book one time, but I think twice. But
Spartan was like, a good answer to a more robotic Captain America.
Right. Oh, yeah, the whole, man, that whole, I can't even say just him, but his whole company Wildstorm that did that. Man, they had a lot of good books in it and stuff. So and DC owns all those properties.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff they are kind of messing with, like I don't remember the name of them, but they're trying to include some of these other figures here. Characters here and there, but
they just showed a photo the other day of Bloodshot.
Oh, Bloodshot's Valiant. Which they might start be doing something. Y'all seen something?
The picture and all that, it's Vin Diesel's head.
Vin Diesel,
Yeah.
With the shirt on. It's
Said
got like
that they were going to try to do something with him. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's supposed to be in talks to be for a movie or something of it.
Well, Valiant's got that money now. They can do it.
Yeah.
I hope they do. I hope they start making Oh, dude, they make figures of their stuff. I'm there. Because I love Valiant as a kid.
Yeah.
But, of course, they don't have all the properties. I ain't going to go into that. We'll talk about that no time. But, that's also something. If they start doing something like to the old comic book collectors who really mess with Valiant and stuff, that's good on them. They start making those figures. Yeah. And same thing with Image. Image needs to make some more stuff. They got properties to do it. Yeah. Got the money. Make it.
Well,
to me.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can call it a night.
It was eventful.
Yeah,
it was a while to get started.
Yeah, it took us forever to get started, but we.
Thanks for joining in.
We got it. I want to thank everybody who came through and showed love. Make sure y'all go follow my boy Farmer here on Twitch.
Yep.
Super kick the subscribe button to my channel. Super kick the subscribe button to his channel. And we are the Budget Club. And we are out.
Till next time. It is